Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show live here on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your device. Get involved with the show. If you are up this morning at this ungodly hour, let us know why. Let us know where you are in the world. Let us know where you're off to. Don't worry, we can't follow you. We're based in the UK. The command to your device is the word say. If you're watching on an Echo show, or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, hop on to backchannel.tv. You can get involved in the show that way. My name is Hayley Ellis. This is Allyson June Smith.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Allyson. And we are here until 8 a.m. this morning, as always, with our lovely producer, Will. Hi, producer Will. I'm beckoning you in. There he is.
Sorry, I lost the button. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I was looking over here at the plan and not over here at that. Hi.
Hi, Will. It's still
You
early.
all right?
I'll let you off. Yes. How are you this morning, Will?
I'm feeling good. I've opened my advent calendars.
Brilliant.
Feeling pretty good. Sun is shining. It's a glorious day. My
Is
mum sent me this tiny Christmas tree.
Well, let's have a look. Producer Will's off to get his Christmas tree. Oh, isn't that cute? Did she send that in the post?
Yeah, it came in a big box.
Oh, adorable. It's got lights on it as well.
Yeah, it's got...
Let's have a look. Oh, isn't that adorable?
Isn't that cute?
It is
So
very
that's what I
cute.
spent last night doing, decorating my new tiny Christmas tree. I'm just going to fix it now.
Big night for Will. Big night for
it's
producer
exciting
Will.
when you're in your 20s, let me tell you. It's all happening.
It's all going. Thanks, Producer Will. Producer Will is with us until 8 a.m. As always, here on the Hayley and Allyson show. We've got loads coming up today. It is December the 14th. It's whizzing by, Allyson.
We're in mid-December, basically. This is craziness.
Yes, I went to a local supermarket last night to get my wrapping paper. Recyclable, thank you. And get a few bits. But it was chaos. Absolute chaos, especially around the cheese board section, which is where I was lingering. Love a cheese board at Christmas, don't you?
Oh, I love a cheese board so much. I keep hoping one year they have cheese board advent calendars, cheese advent calendars. Yeah.
Oh, I'd love that.
I
Different
know,
cheese every day.
Piece of cheese a day. Find your favorite cheese. Yeah.
I bet they do that, They do quite a lot of everything at the minute. But yeah, if you haven't done that and you're a cheese company listening this morning, get in touch. Me and Allyson would love to hear from you. It's December the 14th, like I say, and celebrity birthdays today. Vanessa Hudgens is 33 today. Happy birthday, Vanessa. She was in the High School Musical films, I believe. Is that her? Who knows?
I'm not
Probably should have done some research into that.
But happy birthday, Vanessa, regardless. We're sure whatever you do is a work of art.
Yes, she was in the High School Musicals. Producer Will has let me know, along with Zac Efron. I believe they used to date. Not that I listened to gossip columns. Tori Kelly is 29 today. Happy birthday, Tori. And Miranda Hart, UK comedian, is 49 today. Happy birthday, Miranda. Last year of your 40s. Make the most of it. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but make the most of it. Well, you can. And it's also in the USA, it's National Monkey Day today. Now, Allyson, in the UK, there's a place called Monkey Forest. Have you ever been?
No. Is this where you drive through, though, and they're like all around you?
No, you don't drive through, you walk through. And they're basically, it's like where the zoo attraction. So you walk through, the monkeys are like looking at you eating a banana, like, who's this? Why are they here? But yeah, that's in Stoke-on-Trent. So feel sorry for the monkeys there. But
oh my gosh! They're in Stoke. I want to go to that, Hayley. Let's get your daughter and let's go one day.
We have been, but my daughter was too young to appreciate. Actually, no, this was pre-daughter. I went without a child. Yeah. Just it's like
well, let's do it with a child. Let's do it with a child.
Makes more sense. I wear those people that go to Disney without kids as well. Where those sort of adults, they're like people are like, why are they here? Just love Disney. Just love it. Get him a picture took with Mickey. Where's your child? I haven't got one yet. On this day in 1911, do you remember this day, Allyson? In 1911, what were you up to then?
I was a young 43.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just finished paying off your mortgage, I think, in 1911, didn't you? And Roald Amundsen became the first person to reach the South Pole. So there you go. On this very day in 1911, Elon Musk has been named Time Person of the Year as well.
All right. Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Well,
I would name the richest person in the world Time Person of the Year.
is Elon the richest? Is he the
I don't
richest?
think he is. I think it's Jeff Bezos. Bezos, is it?
Bezos.
Maybe. Who knows? But if you want to tell us, get in touch with your annual income and let us know if you are single. That'd be great. The command to give to your device is the word "say," followed by your estimated income. And yes, I am single, Hayley, because me
We are
and
not
Alison,
officially married. We're not married.
we're not married, and if they're not going to ask this Christmas, I'm jumping boat. We have shows here all day on Backchannel, most of the day actually. Asterisks. But Allyson, from 6 to 8, we are here. From 8 till 10, Liv Harrison is here with her show Live Every Day. From 12 till 2, it's the Anthony Davis show. And at 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here with your pal Hal. Yes, Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, and he's apparently recently single. Producer Will has let us know.
Oh, did he break up with Grimes? Are him and Grimes done now?
Yes, they are done, I believe, allegedly. So, Elon, let's have a little chat.
I'm just saying, Elon, go from one Canadian to another, right? I'm right here. Grimes. You know, you got a taste of what Canadian is like, and now let me show you what an Albertan is like.
No. Are you from Canada, Allyson?
That was my segue into it. I was like, because Grimes is Canadian. I know that because I'm
Allyson,
Canadian.
We're actually only 7 minutes into the show and she's already talking about being Canadian. That's actually a long time if you're a regular listener of the show. Usually I'll say, this is Allyson June Smith. She'll be like, Canadian. I mean, Allyson.
Hey, buddy, yeah. I'm Canadian.
Hey, buddy,
I just like
get me some maple syrup.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't not know. And you're flying back to Canada next week.
I am on Monday. I'm so excited. My boyfriend was joking with me, though, because he's like, the moment we get to Canada, it's all family. So, you know, the moment I'm there, it's go, go, go. He's like, your holiday is literally the 14 hours that we're in the air. I was like, yep. Yeah, the plane ride is my holiday. Yeah.
So you have to catch up with all your relatives, because how long's it been since you've seen them because of the old COVID and pandemic? How long's it been since you've seen family?
Well, I was lucky enough. I did go in August. My dad turned 80, so I needed to go check in on them. So, but I didn't get to see everyone. So August was the last time I was there. So this will be like more of a real visit because I'll be there for a period of time and it'll be lovely. Yeah.
Well, there you go. And you can enjoy that plane ride. I love getting on a plane because, like you say, you can't look at your phone. And obviously, I'm always on my phone or I'm always on my computer. I'm always doing something. So it's the only time that I think, well, I can't. So I just enjoy some films.
Yeah.
Enjoy the food. Limited food. But yeah. There you go. Allison's going to be flying on Monday. Woo! Allison's flying back to Canada. So it'll be myself and producer Will on Monday holding the fort. Coming up, though, on the show, we have got loads. Allison, if you could do the background jingle, that would be appreciated.
I would love to. Here we go.
Coming up in this today's show, it's already distracting me because she's dancing while she's doing it. Coming up in today's show, we are going to be doing the news stories. We're picking the funniest news stories or most interesting news stories from around the world this morning and discussing those. We're going to be doing the one-star TV review, where we take TV shows that have been universally panned by people on the internet. We're going to read those reviews and we'd love you to guess what you think the TV show is. We're going to be doing our Agony Aunties section and revealing the celebrity behind our advent calendar door virtually. We can't afford the guests. That's all coming up on today's Hayley and Allyson show, so stick around.
Na.
Brilliant, Allyson. No one would ever know you were singing that live. And it wasn't. If they would never know. If they weren't watching on an Echo show, they'd be like, "Who? That's an original piece of music." But I'm sure I can hear someone gasping for breath in between.
Na.
Need to inhaler. Do you know what? I'm so unfit at the minute, Allyson. I have to take my inhaler on stage with me just to talk. It's really bad. It's really bad.
So, who's in tonight? How many Christmas parties do we have here?
And this is why I'm not on television. Because you never see any television comedian piping on an inhaler halfway through a set, do you? But there you go. That's where I'm
thing, though. You could be asthmatic awareness, right? You're that comic. You're like, listen, I'm just saying, I'm here for my people.
It's just because I'm so unfit. I don't think I'm using it properly. I'm using it because I need to lose weight. Good morning. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. As I say, we are here till 8 a.m. We're going to be discussing the news stories this morning. News stories from around the world. Here in the Hayley and Allyson show, we don't like to look at the miserable stories because, listen,
No.
what's happening around the world at the minute is a bit sad and depressing. So we like to try and pick out the fun or interesting news stories from around the world and sort of read those instead. And we just spoke about Elon Musk briefly. Oh, I've done this in the wrong order. Bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. We just spoke about Elon Musk as he's recently single and the richest man in the world. And myself and Allyson, although we are in relationships, can be available, Elon, if you're listening.
I'm quite sure my boyfriend and I'm quite sure Hayley's boyfriend would understand. I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
he'd
they'd
even
be
notice.
like, he would. He'd be like, hang on, where's the person who takes care of the baby?
Where's she gone? Yeah, and I think that's the most I would get. But there we go. Elon Musk, there's a story in the UPI.com about Elon Musk because he was a teaching assistant. Can you believe this? Back in 1995. And papers that he graded in 1995 have been auctioned and people are buying them for $7,753. One of them's gone for.
Gosh.
So, the papers, which were written in 1995 by student Brian Thomas, were graded by Elon Musk when he was a teaching assistant for Professor Miles Bass at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School of Business. I couldn't imagine him as a teaching assistant.
Absolutely not. I can't imagine him as a teaching assistant at all. But, hey, stranger things have happened, I guess, right? I don't know.
But there you go. They've gone for $7,753. So, I mean, whoever's bought them has got to be rich, haven't they? Because you're going to what? Unless it's Elon Musk who's bought them back. It's like, listen, I don't want anyone to know. This is what I used to do. But there we go. There's a story in the news today. Have you seen any stories that have brought your attention, Allyson?
I have. I am trying to find the exact name of this gentleman, but there was a gentleman. I don't know why this is not opening up. Essentially, this is the dream come true, everyone. Remember how you buy lottery tickets and you hope, like, this will be it. This will be it. And I don't know if many of you have bought lottery tickets and then forgotten that you have the lottery tickets. Have you ever done that, Hayley? Forgotten that you...
I never forget because I'm banking on that money being a winner. Honestly. I never forget when I bought a lottery ticket because I'm like, right, I'm definitely going to win. I need that money. I found my house online that I want to move into and I check them the moment they come out. So yeah, but I've never forgot. Have you?
No, I'm not a big lottery ticket buyer, although I keep telling myself I should be a part of the postcode lottery. But apparently we've got a gentleman in Louisiana who purchased Virginia lottery ticket. He purchased a Virginia lottery ticket and almost forgot about it. Stuffed it in a pocket. It was gone. Then he went to go do his laundry one day at the local laundrette. Took out the pair of trousers, pants, went and found the ticket and went, oh, I forgot about this ticket. Good thing he found it before it went through the wash because, yes, it was a winner. He won 38,000, let's say, 387. God, numbers are hard today. $387,000 is what he won. That's laundry for the rest of your life done there, pal. That is having a washing machine and dryer put in your home. It's what that is, pal. I hope that is the first thing you do with that. No more going to the laundrette. But yeah, could you imagine? He almost lost all that money just because he didn't take the lottery ticket out.
Amazing. Yeah, the only thing I leave in my pockets is tissues every single time. But imagine knowing. But the fact that he was like, oh, just check it, just see, just in case. And you find out, so he won for $387,450 US dollars. Unreal. Also, if you are that winner and you're listening, get in touch with the show.
We've got a real theme today. That is.
It's really real gold digging theme.
We planned it. We have planned it. This is our own theme we've added.
Christmas is coming up. I want a good present this year. Get in touch with the show. To be fair, my partner always gets me good Christmas presents because we give each other
him what
lists.
to get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He really winds me up though because he'll ask me like 2 days before Christmas, well, what do you want? And you think, are you kidding me? 2 days before Christmas, you should have had this weeks ago. It really, really winds me up, Allyson.
I know.
And I have to ask.
You have to ask? Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. For a Christmas card. I have to ask him for a Christmas card because he doesn't believe in cards.
See, now look, I'm a little on his side. I always forget cards. I'm kind of like, oh yeah, the card. Because do people really want a card? What do cards do? They go in the recycling eventually.
Yes, but they also make you look popular on your mantelpiece, Allyson.
I've got one. I've got one card. I am not popular. One card right now. I think it's because everyone knows I'm not a card giver. So they're like, you know what? If you're not going to do it, then you are off the card list.
I think that's what it is. You only send them to people you know you'll get them back from. That's the thing. Or when you work in an office, you get loads of Christmas cards. That's the one thing that I used to like about working in an office. You'd get Christmas cards off everyone. Producer Will's just chipped in. He said, you don't need to send one to someone you live with. You do, Will, because it needs to say, to my wonderful partner at this wonderful time of the year. And then they write about how brilliant you are. I don't get that. I mean, I barely get a Valentine's Day card. I have to really cry about it.
Be like, come on. Yeah. Come on. We're in love. Tell me. Yeah.
Tell me you love me at least once a year. This has gone very off.
It's gone very sad. We're sorry, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Doug, who's just joined us. We're just talking about how we want a Valentine's Day card. So, I mean, I don't know, Doug. Do you have spares?
This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here until 8 a.m. We're talking the news stories this morning, and I read a news story again in UPI about a man who has broke the Guinness World Book of Records with origami shirts. Right. I bet his wardrobe's really well organized, really well folded in those drawers.
Well, I had to look over this a couple of times because I was like, origami shirts. So like they just folded paper into little shirts. Is that what they did?
Folded paper into little shirts, yeah. So a British t-shirt entrepreneur broke a Guinness World Book record by assembling and displaying 4,036 origami shirts. Jude Coram, he's 24, owner of a t-shirt business, Apparel Laughs, broke the record for the largest display of origami shirts. Previously, the record was 3,474 shirts, and that was made in Tokyo. But he did it as a means of keeping busy during the pandemic. I kept busy with Netflix, Amazon Prime shows. But this man, he folded tiny little paper shirts. So he did origami, these tiny little paper shirts, displayed them all in the window of a front window in a place in Exeter that supports local creatives. And he's now in the Guinness World Book of Records. He says he's got all the paper shirts in a box. So if someone does break it, hopefully he can get back and put more on display. I mean, there you go. Folding little tiny paper shirts. And he's in the Guinness World Book of Records.
What people won't do for a Guinness Book of World Records. Like, I keep thinking, we just got to think of something, Hayley. We got to think of something that hasn't been done. And then we have the opportunity to be in the...
Well, Allyson, I think my partner is going for the world's longest period of not asking someone to marry them. We're going for that one at the minute. But yeah, I think maybe we should try and break a record on the show one day, because there's so many niche records that can be broken. I reckon we could do one.
Like we could do Guinness Book World Records for the numbers of times Canada is mentioned within 2 hours. We could go over that.
I mean, yeah, you beat that every day. Every day you challenge yourself and you're like, do you know what? I'll mention it one more. I don't think the 1988 Olympics in Canada, Calgary, Alberta have been mentioned as much as they have on this show. We could go for that. Producer Will, do you reckon we could beat a record one day? I reckon. So. You can find one for us, Will. We will beat it.
What is there any kind of record that you don't like? What don't you want to do? Do you want to do?
I don't want to eat anything gross.
Okay. Whoa. Just anything gross, or just like a lot of anything?
I mean, let's break this down. I don't think an eating challenge on a radio show would be a good idea. Just for people listening at home
who can tune out within 5 minutes. Okay, so not an eating challenge. So that means that we're probably going for like a...
We have to do something speaking wise, I would imagine.
Okay, fastest rapping of most songs written in a 2-hour show.
Okay, well, we need the listeners. I don't think this is a good idea.
Well,
I mean, Allyson does a song every show and people tune out, Will, so we can't have 2 hours of us. We'll think. We'll have a think, Will. We'll have a proper sit down and think. Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
I'm going to Google easiest world record.
Yes! Do it.
Do that.
Do you have any can either of you juggle or?
I can juggle, but only 3 balls, and I think the record would probably be more than that. I'm just guessing.
And it
I
would
think
probably
it's-
be like chainsaws.
Yeah, so I'm just guessing. I think it'd be more than
fine.
that. Okay, producer Will's going to come back to us. He's going to Google now the world's easiest records to break.
Did you like my origami joke?
Oh yeah, he didn't.
I
Okay,
purposefully ignored it.
I saw it. So Will sent it to us. I used to have an origami business before I worked in media, but it folded. Yes.
Folded.
Yeah. Like
That's my
origami.
peak dad joke. Peak dad joke. And by that I mean I stole it from my father.
Yeah,
I love
it was definitely not an original. Producer Will, will you go and Google those records for us now, Will?
Will you go get on that?
Because we want to beat one by the end of the show. Allyson, any more Christmas-related stories you've seen that are suitable for breakfast radio?
This is a tricky one, so I'm going to try and do this one as delicately as possible. So, man left with 1,000 crude Christmas jumpers after unfortunate supplier mistake. So, there is a gentleman out there who buys. Let's say things are made in bulk. Let's say a company orders too many of something. What this guy has been doing is buying them and then reselling them, right? Which is very smart, very smart. I think Amazon is based a lot on that. So, so this gentleman found Christmas jumpers, and at first he was like, "Oh, they're nice. They're blue, and they've got snowflakes on them, and lovely." So he ordered 1,000, thinking he'll sell them. And then when they arrived, he really looked closely, and within the snowflake, there's an anatomy. There's part of a body within the snowflake. Now, I'm not going to say what it is. It is part of the male body. Male body part.
Male anatomy looks distinctly like something from a male body in this jumper that is not suitable for breakfast radio. But if you Google it, the story is on the dailyrecord.co.uk. If you just Google man left with crude Christmas jumpers, you can have a little look at the image because we probably can't put that on air.
First you look at it like, oh, that's a nice little, look at that. And then as soon as you focus in on the image, you're like, it's all you can see. Like, it's all you can see. So this man, very smart, is now selling them for a cheaper amount of money. And all the proceeds are going to, I believe is it colon cancer? Some sort of to cancer research, essentially. So
that's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, well done, you, sir. He was like, this was going to be my ticket. I'll buy these. Oh, no. And then they showed up, and they were not exactly what he had expected. Yeah.
Producer Will is back.
Well handled with that story.
Thank you.
That was. I almost said it to you for pre-approval, but I was like, no, they can handle that. Okay.
No, they can handle it.
They can handle it. Easy. 10 world records to break whilst you're stuck at home.
Okay.
I'm going to rattle through them, and you tell me which ones you think you'll be able to do.
Okay.
Most socks put on 1 foot in 30 seconds.
Oh no, I can't put one. It takes me about 10 minutes. You're looking at we're older than you, Will.
Significantly.
I have to use
much older.
Hey, but we look younger. I think it takes me about 10 minutes to put one sock on now. I'm going to have to get one of those OAP machines that you actually use.
Okay.
So no, that's a no for me from that, Allyson.
Too much bending for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, too much bending, yes.
I mean, I could give it a go. Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah.
Tallest toilet paper tower in 30 seconds.
What's that? You stack rolls upon
toilet paper. It's like a roll of, and you use it to, no. I
mean, the fact we're asking questions about it is probably not a good sign.
It's just how many you can stack on top of each other in 30 seconds.
What about most questions asked to a producer within 30 seconds? We could probably do that.
Most shortest amount of time to come up with answers. So do you think you could manage that one? How many do you think you could stack in 30 seconds?
Do you mean actual full toilet rolls or sheets of toilet roll paper? Oh, toilet rolls. I could definitely do that quickly.
How many?
6. What's the record?
28.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay. We said no eating ones, but this one is most Smarties eaten in 60 seconds, blindfolded, using chopsticks.
No, I'm out.
Okay.
Well, I could try. I'm very good with chopsticks.
You're good with chopsticks?
Yeah.
I did brag about my chopstick, but blindfolded. I mean, you're going in. Okay, yeah.
I mean, Allyson, how many do you think you could do? And we'll tell you what the record is.
Yeah.
In 60 seconds?
I mean, look, she's acting it out. We've got
I'm going to
This is
say
dead air.
probably about 20. I could probably put about 20.
What's the record, Will? Will?
Sorry, I think it's 20.
Oh,
I think the record
Allyson,
is 20.
so maybe that's
If you could do 21, if you could do 21, but blindfolded, that's so hard.
I know. You just have to go in random, but like
I reckon that's a possibility, Will.
Okay,
Circle that
okay.
one.
that's up there.
This is my favorite one from this article that I've not finished reading yet. Fastest time to arrange the alphabet from a can of alphabety spaghetti.
I'm not doing that.
Oh.
I'm
It
not
sounds
doing
messy.
that. Yeah, and that's not a thing that you do on air.
No, that's boring. Nobody wants to watch
Yeah.
that. Although we could set up like an alphabety spaghetti cam. Okay. But the record is 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Which
It would
sounds
take
like
me longer
ages.
than no, because in a
No.
can, no, I'm not doing that. Will move
But
on.
what if there's not enough? What if there's not a queue?
Exactly.
Well, that's is Alphabetis willing to confirm that they guarantee
Every can. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna
A to Z,
okay.
A to Z. Yeah.
Okay. What about fastest time to assemble Mr. Potato Head?
I could do that.
How
How'd you
fast?
do that? Okay.
10 minutes. What's the world record?
10 minutes? What, to put on some... To
Yeah,
put
well,
on
I
a
tell you what
hat?
it is. I tell you what it is.
You have
It's
to find all
because
the
if you've got,
pieces.
yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I just ruined your
Yeah.
punchline.
No, it's not a punchline. It's a stone cold
It's
fact.
just a fact.
It's a
Okay, well, the record is 6.6 seconds.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
okay.
You were very confident, and then we tell you the time. Actually, no,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
Fastest time to eat a 12-inch pizza using a knife and fork.
If it was
Oh.
without using a knife and fork, I could smash that.
Yeah.
I could smash it with a knife and fork. I'm very good with utensils.
How
How
long,
fast?
Allyson?
To
What do you
one
reckon?
piece of pizza?
No, 12 inches.
12
Oh, like a
inches.
whole pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a 12 inch.
I think I could do it within 4 minutes.
What's the world record, Will?
Kevin Medina from the Philippines is the current record holder.
Yeah.
He managed to eat 12 inches of pizza with a fork in a mere 23.6 seconds.
Okay, Allyson, I think we're out.
I'm like 4 minutes.
Imagine
Oh,
him
please can we
in,
do this one?
imagine
Sorry.
him in an all-you-can-eat buffet, though. He'd just be like, sir, there's nothing left. Sorry, Will, you've got one.
I'd pay you to do this one.
Okay, I'm in.
Most clothes pegs clipped to the face in 60 seconds.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I reckon
Now
we
I've
could
got
do
a
that.
I've got a massive head. Like you could get, so the record's 52. I reckon you could get 50 just on my nose.
Yeah, I reckon, Will. Those eyebrows are very poignant as well. We could get
Yeah.
about 10 on each of those brows. I reckon we could do this. I
You
reckon
need really
could do
stretchy
this.
skin, though. Skin is the key, right? Like you need, have you ever met one of those people who have like really pulley skin? It's like,
Oh, yeah.
no. Okay, sorry, everyone.
Really pulley skin.
yeah,
Bit on the
Not
gross
sure
side.
who, yeah. Thanks, producer. Will.
Okay, last
you-
one.
Last
Okay,
one.
last one.
Most t-shirts put on in 60 seconds.
Oh, I think Joey from Friends beat that.
Could be. We don't know how fast you put them on all.
In
put
60
them on
seconds,
though.
it'd take me, I'd only get about 3 on. What's the world record?
260.
Okay, brilliant. So,
Oh my God,
I don't-
260.
Who owns that many t-shirts?
I think that, anyway. I think we'll go for the chopsticks one with the Smarties. Allyson,
Mhm.
maybe next
I
week,
can give
maybe.
it a go. I can
When
give
she's
it a go.
in, Allison's back at home in Canada next week. So that'll be fun, her doing that at 4 a.m. in the
Well,
4
morning.
a.m. in my parents' basement.
What a strange thing to walk in on someone doing at 4 a.m.
Allyson, what are you doing? I'm eating Smarties blindfolded with chopsticks, Dad.
I'm
not fun.
working. I'm working. Leave me alone. I'm working. I told you not to come in the office.
This is my job. Oh, thanks,
Wow.
producer Will. Maybe
Thank
we
you.
will do that next week. We are here on the Hayley and Allyson show until 8 a.m. this morning. If you've ever broke a world record or you have a world record you would like us to attempt to beat, The command to give to your device if you are watching on an Echo show is the word say, or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, you can hop on to backchannel.tv, get involved with the show that way. Backchannel is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your Echo. And do so because we love to hear from you. Otherwise, it's just us talking about Allyson eating Smarties with chopsticks for 2 hours. But now it is one of our staple elements of the Hayley and Allyson show. It's the 1-star review. Today, we have chose a TV show. So lots of people online have given this TV show 1 stars. Doesn't mean necessarily, does it, Allyson, it's a bad TV show?
No, this could be a brilliant TV show. This could be one of the TV shows that stands the test of times. But the problem is people are angry, people have negative emotions in them, and they don't have a lot of outlets. So this is where they throw it out into reviews of whatever. It could be anything. But today it is a TV show. So we have angry people who have written 1-star reviews for this show. And so we will read them. Please take a guess. Also, so you can really feel the anger within each review, what we like to do is we like to give each other a character, a little background motivation. So as we're reading it, we can really emulate the anger and resentment that these people have. So 1-star TV show review. Hayley, would you like to read the first one, or do you want me to read the first one?
I would like you to read the first one because it's long and the
It's
second
long. I was going to.
But you're better at this game than me, Allyson, because Allyson really gets into the characters that I give her. So, Allyson, I want you to read the first 1-star review. This is a genuine review that someone has left for this TV show online. But what is the TV show? Allyson, if you could read it in the style of a young woman. Called Barbara. Old name on a young woman.
Yeah.
But it's the only one I could think of. And she is auditioning for a musical.
Okay. Musical. Okay.
Yes.
Barbara. Young woman, old name, auditioning for a musical.
Here we go.
I mean, you see, where they're trying... I mean, you see, where they're trying to be funny, and it's terribly unfunny. One lame line after another. I see people talking about how it's realistic in its portrayal of how things get done in the military. That's fine, dandy. It still has to be entertaining, and it's awful. I made it through 2 excruciating episodes. Every scene is just as funny and boring. Every scene. You see where they're attempting to be humorous and you just shake your head. I really hated this show. I wanted to like it, but it did everything to make sure I hated it.
Allyson June Smith, they're reading a 1-star review in the style of someone auditioning for a musical. But what is the TV show? Now, a clue in there, I've not actually seen this TV show, but one of the clues in there is that it is set in the military.
Mm-hmm.
But what show is it? If you'd like to take a guess, you think you know already, the command to give to your device, if you are watching us and could see Allyson June Smith's jazz hands during that, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. If you're listening on an audio-only Echo, you can make a guess that way. What is a TV show? I'm going to read out... Excuse me, I'm going to read out another review now, another 1-star review that someone else has left this TV show. Allyson, how would you like me to do this read?
I would like you to read it as if you are a message on an answering machine. I want you to read this as if it is a message on an answering machine, like one of those automated... if you called a company and you can. I'm
leaving a message, or I am the message.
You are the message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very complex. It's very early in the morning, but that's fine, Allyson. Just remember, it's your read next. That's fine.
Don't worry. It doesn't. I know it's not going to get easier. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Answering
1-star
machine
TV
message.
review.
Here we go. Yes.
What a disappointment. How can that be from the people who brought us the Office? Just random scenes with no plot. 3 funny lines in 1 season. Didn't care for any of the characters, just the opposite of The Office. What a waste of time. Please leave your message after the tone. Do you like that?
Hayley, that was excellent. You have a very soothing voice when you're doing answering machine. I think the next time we
Thank
talk, I'm going to
you.
be like, just give me answering machine voice, Hayley. I just want. That was lovely. That was a lovely read. This person very disappointed. This show, big hint, also brought from people who made The Office. Yeah,
Set in the
I think that's
military, but
yeah.
what is the TV show? If you'd like to make a guess now, what is it?
What
If you'd
is
like to make a guess now, the command to give to your device, as I say, is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv. You can make a little guessy that way. What's the prize today, Allyson?
The prize today is a song written by Hayley.
Oh.
And no, she will not do that. If you guess, I will. You have your choice. I will write you a song or a poem. It's whatever you want. If you don't want me to sing, I respect
Wow.
that. I will write you
I
a
mean, it
song or
really
I will
is
write you a poem. Yeah.
the most wonderful time of the year when we're giving away gifts like that, isn't it? Allyson
But
Shoesmith.
it's for you. That's specifically a personalized poem or song written within less than a minute.
Less than a minute sounds great. Because
I
all the
think we
great
actually
songs and poems have been written in less than a minute. We all know
we
that.
should submit most songs written under a minute. I think I've won that Guinness Book World Record category because I never started. I never offered to do songs, and then Hayley decided this was a great little tidbit to the show. If I feel the pressure of writing a song every day, more than one song, actually.
All the great people have written poems in less than a minute, Allyson. We've all read them in the great poetry books growing up. They're like, oh, what's this? Written in 30 seconds, and it rhymes Barry with Harry.
Roses are
All the
red,
greats.
violets are blue. Less than a minute. This is all I could do. Right? That's
Hey,
what we
oh,
got.
she's on fire, people.
Yes.
Get your guesses in if you want to take advantage of this offer. Allyson, it's your time to read the next 1-star review for a TV show. We know it's set in the military. We know it's by the makers of The Office, but what is the show? Get your guesses in. Alyson's going to read out another 1-star review, and I'm going to make it as difficult as possible for her to get into character. So, Allyson, you are a man called Donnie.
Oh, Donnie. Okay. Yeah.
And he's one of the T-birds from Greece.
Yeah.
And he's also got a front missing tooth.
Oh,
Is that specific enough for you?
that's pretty specific.
Okay. Just remember, you go big, I go bigger, Allyson.
I'm trying.
So,
Okay, one tooth. He's missing one tooth. Here we go,
just
everyone.
one tooth. Yep.
I'm trying. Here we go.
T-birds, Donnie, 1-star review. Go.
The bad sort of cringe. Unlike the one in The Office. Everything from the casting to the script is awkward. Ironically, the jokes don't land. Viewing the second episode right now, and the characters still lack any relevant chemistry. Moreover, I'm no movie expert, but the scene cuts a bizarre as well. It's like even basic editing is missing. The scenes go on for far too long, and nothing. Wait, the scenes go on for too long and add nothing and are cut short permanently. Can't really blame the editors, though, with no real script to go on. They must be baffled as much as we are.
I don't think I was cool enough. I wasn't cool enough.
You weren't cool enough. Can we do that again? Can we do it again, Allyson?
I was really focusing on just trying to emphasize one tooth missing. And I gotta say, that's hard. That's hard.
It's more of a lisp than a missing tooth, but we'll take it, Allyson. We've got to take what we can work with.
Okay, what we're gonna do next show is take one of your teeth out, and then we'll see what kind of. No, I'm kidding.
Quickest time to remove a front tooth in an episode of a radio show. That's a record we're going to be going for. Oh, yes, we're getting delirious. It's midway through the week, isn't it? It's Wednesday today.
It is.
It is.
All day. Wait, no, it's not. Today is Tuesday, Hayley.
Oh, it is. I genuinely thought it was Wednesday. That's how long this week has been. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. If you have, this is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here till 8 a.m. We are currently in the midst of our 1-star TV show review. So we've took a TV show online that people have given 1 stars to. and we would like you to guess what the TV show is. In order to make a guess, if you are watching us on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess. So you'd say the name of your device. We can't say the name of her because she goes mad in everyone's house. Followed by the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv, you can type your guess in there. It's as easy as that. The clues we've given you so far, it's set in the military. And it's by the makers of The Office. Okay, lots of. I think it's meant to be a comedy by the clue. So, Allyson, I'll do the last read.
Great.
How would you like me to read, Allyson?
Well, I really enjoyed you reading as an answering service, answering phone message. So we're going to keep it on the same kind of chill, relaxed vibe. I would like you to read this, Hayley. You are a pilot. You are a female pilot, though. Your name is Susan. And you are you are simply giving the announcements. You're doing a pilot announcement to all of your passengers on the plane.
Okay.
But a female, because I'm tired of it always being males. Yeah. It's a female pilot.
Okay. Ding dong. This is your captain speaking. Only watched 2 episodes, feeling determined to like it because someone told me it was good. But it's anything but, in my opinion. It's not good or even okay because it's just too stupid. Perhaps the writers should have tried harder to actually be funny, because some stupid 4-star general without a clue and acting like a dummy in an equally ridiculous plot is anything but entertaining. And I still do not know why his wife ended up in a long-term prison sentence in episode 2. That was not explained and really ticked me off. Please prepare for landing.
Excellent, Hayley. That was excellent. Very smoothing. It was very smooth and very comforting. It was smoothing, as I like to call it. That was beautiful. And some good hints here. Look, if you know the show. So the wife ended up in a long-term prison sentence in episode 2. 4-star general without a clue, acting like a dummy. So we've got a 4-star general in there. So it's military. It is, what else do we say?
Makers of The Office.
But people saying not like funny
The Office.
Like The Office. Yeah.
Okay.
And in episode 2, the wife ended up with a long-term prison sentence. There we go. Those are solid facts about this show.
Those are your clues. This is the 1-star TV show review today. But what is the TV show? If you want to make a guess, the command to give to your device is the word say. If you are watching us on an Echo show, good morning. If you are listening on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone, you can make a little guess there. We'll give you a short series of clues now. It was released in 2020. Very, very recent. It stars Steve Carell, John Malkovich, and Ben Schwartz. It gets 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb, and it's a Netflix original. But what is the TV show? If you want to make a guess, do that now, and you can win your personalised song or poem in under a minute from Allyson Hugh Smith. I haven't actually seen this. Have you seen this show, Ali?
I haven't. I'll be honest.
It's a tricky one today.
Yeah,
I think it's a tricky one.
Tricky trickster. Tricky trickster.
We'll give you the first word of the TV show because it is a tricky one. It's the. See if you can guess it from that. I had a little joke with you there, didn't I? You thought it was going to make it easy, but I never. Yes, and I'll give you the description as well. The people tasked with creating a 6th branch of the armed service. But what is the TV show? I'll give you 10 more seconds to get your answers in if you want to. Like I say, if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, I can see our faces this Tuesday, even though I thought it was Wednesday. The command to give to your device is the word say, or go to backchannel.tv on your phone. Get your guess in now. Don't know why I'm singing, Allyson.
We've been performing, and once you get performing, Hayley, you get singy. I don't know if you know this or not, but you get the singing. Yeah, I've watched you sing.
I do get the sing. I'm going to Christmas karaoke next week.
What are you going to sing?
I don't know. What do you recommend? What's a good, easy song for someone who can't sing?
Does it have to be Christmas, or can it just be any song?
Any song. Let's go any song.
I think you should do... I'm trying to think of what is an easy song to
It's
sing.
hard,
That's
isn't it? Because when you can't sing, I think I need to do something like Gangster's Paradise. So I need to do like a rap or something. Do you know? So I'm not actually singing. Maybe we'll have a think. If you
Yep.
want me to sing a song, let me know what you think I should choose. But now we're going to reveal the answer of the one-star TV show. Lots of people online didn't like this TV show. It was a Netflix original. It was set in the military by the makers of The Office. And Allyson, the show is
Da-da-da. Space Force is the name of
Space
the show. Space
Force.
Force.
6.7 out of 10 is pretty good on IMDb, so I might give it a watch. Stacey, hello, good morning. She's got involved with the show. Good, she says good morning, Hayley and Allyson.
Oh,
Good
good
morning
morning,
to you, Stacey.
Stacey.
We hope you are well in Texas. What's the weather like there today, Stacey? Let us know. Just being nosy, really, more than anything, because in the UK, Stacey, it is not good. Very foggy here in Liverpool, in the UK. What about you, Ali, in Manchester? What's it like?
Yeah, it's foggy. It's gray. It's very gray here. I bought one of those sun lamps, this
Oh,
for
yes. That
gives
wake
you a
you
little
up.
Yeah, it gives you a little dose of light first thing in the morning. So I've started to use that.
But
I don't know
that's
if
not
it's
a good
making
sign, is it?
I don't think it's
Just sitting about, please. Although you're not from a sunny place, though, Calgary, Alberta. She's not mentioned it in the last 10 minutes, so I just thought I'd get it in there for you.
It is actually quite sunny, Hayley. I hate to tell you
Is
this.
it? Oh,
It
there we
is
go.
in fact, I'm from Alberta, land of the big blue sky. We have a massive, and I know you're like, sky. How is your sky bigger? Well, our sky has very little clouds. It doesn't have the what is it called? Overcast. Hardly any overcast. So when you look up, it's just like this big blue sky. So even if it's snowy, even if the weather is grim, you're still getting a lot of sunlight. Anyway,
Oh,
I won't
of
talk about
course,
where I'm
of
from.
course, your sky is better than ours. Stacey said it's beautiful here where she is. Ah, well, good. I'm glad,
Oh,
Stacey, you're having
Stacey, you're
a
so
beautiful
lucky.
day. It's now time for our Agony Aunties section, though. It's the time of the show where myself and Allyson try to solve your problems. Allyson tries to solve them. I just talk about them on air. If you have a problem you would like us to talk about here on the Hayley and Allyson show, you can get involved. These are questions that we have been sent throughout the week. If you want you to read one of yours, maybe later in the week or today, the command to give to your device if you're watching is the word say followed by your problem, or you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone and get involved with it that way. Allyson, would you like to do the disclaimer?
Yes, Hayley and I are both not trained professional therapists. It will come as a shock. I know we are not trained. We are not professional therapists. What we are two people who simply want to listen. Two people want to offer some options, maybe some answers, maybe just a discussion. The other thing too is because we're putting it out there and sharing it with our listeners. Listeners, if you think you have some input for these people and the situations they're in, maybe you've been through it, maybe you have some good advice, by all means, please join us. Let us know. This is why we do this. If we're airing our problems, everyone learns. So without further ado, Hayley, let's get into our first problem.
Okay, the first problem is from Alex in South Dakota. Good morning, Alex. He said, my partner is becoming annoying with how excited they are about Christmas. Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, but he's getting obsessed with the countdown and putting up decorations, etc. How do I get him to tone it down? Allyson.
Yeah. Okay, Alex. Here's what I want you to think about. Is it his responsibility to tone it down, or is it your responsibility to learn how to cope with it? We cannot change people. What we can change is our reactions to people. So, Alex, you could explain to him that you do not share the same enthusiasm for Christmas. And sometimes when Christmas is all they're going on about and all their, that you won't be reciprocating that same amount of energy. However, Alex, I want you to think, what if you had something that you truly loved and that you found super exciting and your partner was like, just not into it? There's got to be a middle ground you can meet, right? There's got to be that middle place where you can go, look, I don't share the same enthusiasm, but you have to appreciate your partner's desire for wanting to celebrate this. Look, for some people, this is the one time a year that they go, I can just find happiness and find excitement because of all the blinking lights and the colors. And I don't know if it's I don't think it's fair to take that away from him. So, Alex, I think what we have to do right now is look within ourselves and work with how we are reacting, as opposed to maybe telling your partner to tone it down because it's one time a year, you know. But let him have the one time a year. Let him enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just what
think.
I think, because I think, oh, come on, it's not that long, really, is it? Unless they've been doing it from August, then maybe then I'd be like, right, okay, you need to wind this in. It's still summer, but like, it's not that long, and I love, and my partner sort of hasn't got the same enthusiasm about Christmas for me, and it really puts a dampener on it because you're like, I just want to enjoy this one time of the year. It's just 1 month, really, if that. Because as soon as Christmas is gone, people are just over it already. So like, let them enjoy it. It's a nice thing that they get excited about it. And if you're always putting a damper on it could ruin that time for them as well. I get what you're saying, but come on, you can surely just a couple of weeks put up with it.
Yeah. And Alex, also, why? Why are you not enjoying it as much? Why do you want him to tone it down? I think these are some of the things we need to look into too. What is it? Why is it you don't like Christmas? Why is it, is there, what is that? What is that about, Alex? So I think we've got some deeper introspective work to do on ourselves, Alex. But I think an open conversation about how you may not share the same enthusiasm, but do I think you need to tell him to tone it down? I don't know. How would you feel if someone told you to tone it down about something? That's all I'm saying. So
I think you've
open.
asked the wrong people, Alex, because me and Allyson are big Christmas people. So you're like, you've asked the wrong thing
Look,
to the wrong people.
I'm not crazy Christmas. I just really enjoy it. And I think anything that gives people a little bit of joy and happiness, I think we need more of that. So if this is the thing that gives your partner joy and happiness, what kind of partner are you being if you want to take that away from them? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, there we go. By the way, Stacey has just commented that she thinks I've got a nice shirt. Thanks, Stacey. Now, can I just tell you that I really like this shirt and I bought it in 4 different colours. So I've got this shirt in blue, I've got it in black, and I'm going to get it in pink, Stacey. I think some people say that's overboard. I think you find a shirt you like, go with it.
Go with it. Well done.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's nice. Look it. She complimented your shirt. You're like,
Isn't it
thank you. I have
nice?
4. I
I
liked
have
it too.
4. I really liked it, Stacey, enough to buy 4 of them. But thank you for that. It's very lovely of you, Stacey. We are talking your problems here today on the Hayley and Allyson show. If you've got a problem you'd like us to chat about here, get in touch. The command to give to a device if you're watching and can see my nice shirt, like Stacey, is the word say. Or if you're listening on an audio only echo, you can go to backchannel.tv, type your problem in there. Maybe myself and Allyson will talk about it live on Backchannel. So next problem, Allyson, is from Jamie in Kansas. And
Hi,
they
Jamie.
say, my friends see my singleness as a problem they need to fix. They're forever trying to set me up with people who obviously aren't right for me. And they constantly ask me about the steps I'm taking to find a boyfriend. The truth is that while I am dating and I do use the apps, etc., being single isn't a big deal for me. How do I get them to back off?
Well, I mean, Jamie, there are a lot of people who lead a very nice life on their own, right? So I think sometimes I feel people just want you to have a partner so then they feel more comfortable when they have their couples nights and, all the couples come around and you're the one without a couple. I think what you need to explain to them is that, like, you enjoy your time. You enjoy your time. You are not panicked. You are not looking to rushing into finding someone because you would rather take your time and find the right person, not just a person. So although they were really trying to, but you know what? Good on your friends for being like, hey, here's some people, because I'll tell you what, your friends might introduce you to somebody that initially you're like, I don't know if they're for me, but maybe they see something in them that you are missing, So don't chastise your friends too much for trying to help you find someone because, we're living in a day and age where it is all apps. And I kind of like that they're like, no, I know someone in the flesh that you might enjoy. Hayley, as we've discussed on the show before, is a very good matchmaker and set me and my boyfriend up. My boyfriend and I did not know each other from Adam. And, at first we were like, yeah, I guess they seem cool. And then we met and she was right. So, and both him and I had just come out of a relationship and we were in no mood to meet somebody else. But we clicked. So I am saying, explain to your friends that you enjoy your time. You're not in a rush. But instead of finding it annoying, be grateful that you have some friends that care enough about you that they want you to find somebody, that they want to introduce you to somebody. And I think you need to change your frame of mind of looking at it a bit. Like, this is nice. At least you have a free dating app service working for you, even when you're not even trying. They're looking to find someone. But again, really explain that you like your time. You like your time. And you're waiting to get into a serious relationship because, you settle down at 50, it's probably going to be the one forever. You settle down at 20, that's your starter. That's your starter. So, Jamie, I think again, I'm really coming in on the people who have written in the questions today, aren't I,
Allyson,
Hayley?
she's very tired today. And Allison's going to be hosting the show from her hometown of Calgary, Alberta, in Canada next week, and she has to get up at 4 a.m. So imagine what she's going to be like then.
I'll be like, you know what your problem is? You need to just.
Stacey said you have a nice shirt as well. She doesn't want you to feel left out, Allyson, so she likes your shirt as well.
Stacey, thank you much. That is very sweet of you. It's my classic pink sweater. Can't go wrong with pink, is my opinion. There we go. But thank you very much, Stacey. If I could see your shirt, I'm sure it's a lovely shirt as well.
Yeah. Be sure whatever you are wearing, Stacey, is lovely. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here till 8 a.m. live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, like Stacey, via your device. If you are watching on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning within reason. We're a breakfast show. Or you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, and you can chat to us that way. Get involved in the show. We love to hear from you. We're here till 8 a.m. talking your problems currently in our agony auntie section. Myself and Allyson are your tired younger aunties. Tired, irritable younger aunties who are trying to solve your problems. Here's another one, Ali. So this is from Nick in West Virginia. And they say, my dad insists on telling awful dad jokes when my friends or my partner are around. Sounds like producer Will, this. Is it producer Will? My dad, is it, Will? My dad. My dad insists on telling dad jokes when my friends or my partner are around. He's not that bad when no one else is around. How do I get him to stop? It's embarrassing. Allyson?
Well, sometimes I feel dads don't really know how to communicate with people. So dad jokes are their way of communicating. They feel like they're breaking the ice. They feel like they are conversing without having to get too personal. Because sometimes some dads don't like to get too personal. So I want you to look at these jokes as his way of trying to connect and reach out to people. The other thing you could do is go out and buy him a book of jokes that you approve of. And then that way he gets an idea of what it is. All right, Dad, here's some jokes. This is where this is comedy and the way it's going now. So get your dad a few joke books full of jokes that you approve of, because you can't stop him, but maybe you can direct him.
You could write some jokes for your dad.
That's a great idea.
What about these 3 jokes, Dad? You can say them. Yeah. Or either that or threaten to put him in the home when he's older. You could do that. Some say that's cruel, but it would stop.
Like, it's no joke, Dad. I will put you in a home the moment I can. There's no joke. There's no punchline. The punchline is you in a home.
There we go. Another problem not solved here on the Hayley and Allyson show. But it is now time for the voice of reason, our lovely a young man in an old man's brain. Is producer Will. He's going to ask Allyson a question, and you'll probably get more sense than what I say.
I mean, it couldn't possibly be worse.
It couldn't. Thanks, producer.
Thanks, Hayley. This question comes from Andy. Andy's from Colorado. Here's what Andy had to say. Someone who's on the same team as me at work, but does a slightly different job, keeps acting like my boss. He'll ask me where I am on a task, or talk about the standard that I've done it to, or even give me praise when something gets completed. Both he and I report to the same manager. How do I tell him to stay in his lane? I love that saying. Stay in your lane. What do you think?
I would start doing exactly what he does to you back to him.
Mm-hmm. If you're on the same level, give him a taste of his own medicine.
That's exactly what I do. I mean, obviously, Andy, I'm going to speak to him and be like, look, I just want to go over our job descriptions, because I feel like sometimes you are kind of supervising my work. And I think, I just have to report to so-and-so. I mean, you could have that conversation, or you could just go right into just doing the same thing that he does.
Mhm. Are
And
you sure you want to do it like that? Well, let's give this coworker a name. We'll call him Chris. You sure you want to do it
Chris,
like that, Chris? And you have
Chris,
to
I was
say it with that amount of
thinking,
venom.
yeah, give him lots of Chris, I was thinking the last time when you handed in this report, I noticed this, this, and this. I think you should do it this, and this way.
Mhm, mhm.
I would literally, anything that he says to you, say it exactly back to him in regards to his work. I'm a big fan of that. And then also, I mean, I always want you to directly speak to the people you work with. Don't go to the supervisor. Don't, speak to them and be like, look, I just want you to know that as far as I'm concerned, I appreciate your input. Thank you for your input. I didn't realize we were offering input towards one another, and I
Yeah.
feel that I have not offered you enough input. So
Oh,
moving
that's
forward,
nice.
yeah, I will put more time into focusing on your work that you put into my work. Something like that, just to kind of maybe give them the idea that like, I don't need your, your
Yeah.
approval.
I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't ask for your opinions on that. I'm also a big fan of like, oh, I didn't realize you were the lead on this project, or I didn't realize you were supervising this task, whatever. Yeah, very
Yeah.
passive aggressive. I like that. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Hayley.
I really like that. Oh, I didn't realize. You're the supervisor on the, and you don't have to be mean about it. It's genuine. You just treat it like
You
a
don't
genuine
have to be mean
question.
about it.
I just can't be mean, so I would treat it like, oh, I didn't realize you were. So should I just do the first copy and then give it to you, and then you can finish up?
Yeah.
Like,
seeing as you're so invested in this project, why don't you just take this over?
yeah. I think there's
Yeah,
a lot of
I like
ways
that.
to deal with it that way. And yeah, if you don't want to directly say to him, hey, stay in your lane, an open conversation about you had no idea that, you both were inputting on one another's work. Is he the supervisor in regards to each project? Like I think those are nice ways of phrasing it, but I would keep it definitely between you and this person for as long as you can. Try to, without having to go above you and going to the supervisor, because nobody likes a rat in work, right?
No,
Even
nobody
if this
likes that.
person is obnoxious, the best thing to do is always deal with it directly with that person.
That's great advice. Hayley Ellis, have you ever worked with somebody difficult?
Be gentle, Hayley. Be gentle. Tread lightly.
That's what we call a leading question.
Never.
That is a correct answer.
Never. Of course I have never. Moving on.
Good.
Thanks, producer Will. This is the Hayley and Allyson show, and coming up in the next hour, Allyson, do the jingle. Coming up in the next hour is competitive true or false. Myself and Allyson go head to head in a competitive game. You can get involved. Also, the chance of winning a song from our lovely Allyson. It's also the time of the day where we the next celebrity behind our advent calendar door. Who could it be? We're going to give you a series of clues and like you to guess and get involved with the show that way. And also we end the show on a fun fact you can take away and tell your friends and family if you don't want them to talk too much for the rest of the day. That's all coming up in the next hour of the Hayley and Allyson show. Dun. Thank you, Allyson.
You're welcome.
Very professional here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Like I say, coming up now is a game of competitive true or false, but just to, Stacey said she's going to play with us.
Yes, Stacey.
Yes. We love you to take part in true or false, mainly because myself and Allyson are so competitive. We need help, Stacey. But coming up all day here on Backchannel, we have shows here all day. So if you are around later in the day, Liv Harrison is here 8 till 10 with her show Live Every Day. Anthony Davis is here 12 till 2, and Hal Rudnick is here 2 till 4 with his show Your Pal Hal. So stick around. We have shows here all day. Backchannel, like I say, is the only place you can listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your Echo. If you are watching on an Echo show like Stacey, the command to give to your device even is the word say. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv, you can get involved with the show that way. It's dead easy. But now, Allyson, it is time for competitive true or false.
True or false.
True or false. The only reason it's competitive is because I make it that way. So
And that is true. That is a true statement.
it's very, very true. So what's the score this week? We're on Tuesday. Did I win yesterday, Allyson, or was it a draw? I can't
It
quite
was a
recall.
draw. We tied yesterday, Hayley, is where we left
Okay.
it. So
Okay.
yeah, starting the week even. We're starting the week even. Today is when the competition really begins.
Okay. Lots of true or false based on Antarctica today, producer Will. Were you watching a documentary last night?
Did you watch a documentary about Antarctica?
No, it's because it's the anniversary of the guy who made it to the South Pole. See, there's always a theme. It's always
there
ties
is.
back to the
It's
top
not just
of the
Friday.
show.
We got themes all week long, everyone.
We have loose themes all
Mhm.
week here. Thank you,
Also,
producer Will.
they're easier to prep than just general knowledge ones.
Thanks, producer Will. It is an Antarctica-based theme today. So, Allyson, would you like to go first or second today?
Why don't you ask me? I'll go first. Stacey, I hope
Okay.
your Antarctica knowledge is up there. Here we go. We're about to enter. All right.
Okay.
Number 1, true or false? I'm ready.
She's ready. Antarctica is the largest continent in the world. But is that true or is it false? Antarctica is the largest continent in the world. Is it true or is it false? If you are listening on or watching even on an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by true or false. Or go to backchannel.tv. If you're on your phone, you can type your answer in there. Help her out. Is it true or is it false? Antarctica is the largest continent in the world.
See, my first instinct is to say true, but then I feel like Stacey, you're going true. Yeah, Stacey, that was my first gut instinct as well, was to go true. I was going to go false, but you know what? If anything we learn in true or false, it's to go with your gut instinct, and I trust Stacey. So we're going true. Thank you, Stacey. True. Antarctica is the largest continent in the world, is what I'm going with.
Okay. You're going with true. And it's actually false. Antarctica is the 5th largest continent in the world. What is the largest, producer Will? You must have prepped that because you must know that I was going to ask that, surely. But Antarctica is the 5th largest continent in the world. So that is false, Allyson and Stacey, I'm afraid.
That's all right. We tried. Stacey, thank you for your input. We tried. My initial gut was true as well. So, yeah, there is. Yeah, it's good to know I'm not alone in not getting that right. That's what I like. Thank you, Stacey, for giving me that. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
My question, please, Allyson.
Are you ready? Okay, Hayley, here we go. True or false? Approximately 60% of our Antarctica is covered in ice. Approximately 60% of Antarctica is covered in ice. Is that true or is it false?
I think of all of Antarctica being in ice. Obviously, there's a lot of water as well. Never been. It's not really much of a holiday destination for me. Like being cold, but not that cold.
Yeah.
Is it true? I would maybe say a bit more. I'd say it's probably more than 60% covered in ice. Okay. I'm going to go, that's false, Allyson. I think it's more. I think it's covered in ice more than 60%.
All right. False is your final answer. Hayley, starting the Tuesday off on fire. You are correct. That is false, girl, because over 98% of Antarctica has ice all over it, and 0.4 is not covered in ice. 0.4% is not covered in ice.
I mean, I knew it was higher than 60, or I guessed it was high, but I didn't think it would be that high. But there we go.
True, very high.
Elsa from Frozen would love it there. So we are
let
playing.
It go, Hayley.
Let it go. Is she Allyson? Allyson.
Yeah.
Professional comedians. How? Some people ask. So we're playing competitive true or false here on the Hayley and Allyson show. If you would like to get involved, the command to give to your device is the word say. If you're watching us on an Echo show, if you're listening on an audio only Echo, you can go to backchannel.tv, get involved with the show that way. Allyson, it's your question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
1,000 to 10,000 people live in Antarctica. I don't understand that question, do you?
Yeah, so it's basically saying 1 to 10,000 people live in Antarctica. So I know they mean like that's the total number.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to say that is true because although Antarctica it's the 5th largest, so it's not that, and I can't see a bunch of people running to live in Antarctica. I mean, I don't mean to judge. Maybe it's lovely. Maybe it's people who like coats. I don't know. But I'm going to say that that is true. I think maximum 10,000 people live in Antarctica.
Okay,
Yeah,
if you're
I'm
listening
saying,
in Antarctica, let us know what
yeah.
the weather is like today. We think
And let us know what
icy.
number person you are. No, okay.
So Alison is saying true. The question was 1,000 to 10,000 people live in Antarctica. I can tell you, Alison, you are completely correct. So
Yay!
here's a little fact for you. The number of residents varies from around 1,100 in the harsh Antarctic winter to around 4,400 in the milder summer months of October to February, plus an additional staff of around 1,000 in the nearby waters. Because Antarctica has no indigenous inhabitants, only permanent and summer-only staff at its many research stations. There you go. Gets cold, people leave.
Yeah,
People leave
yeah.
for the harsh winter.
That makes sense. I think that, yeah, that's what I thought. In the back of my mind, I was like, yes, especially because if you live anywhere up, like Yellowknife or these places in Canada, because I'm from Canada.
Are you from? No.
I'm Canadian, everyone.
Wow.
It's like you're so isolated, like they have to like fly in bananas. Like I remember one time being in Yellowknife and people were like, "We got bananas," and I was like, "Oh, this is." All right. We are excited about this because you only kind of get what gets shipped in and, so
I sort of like the idea of living like that, but I probably wouldn't like it if I was actually there and couldn't get those things.
yeah, you would lose your mind after a period. It requires a lot of preparation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It really makes you appreciate the little things. You have to be a person who doesn't want a lot. You're happy with just, your
What
I
do you
don't
miss? Because you're Canadian, we've just literally found out.
yeah.
Obviously, you've barely mentioned it, but what do you miss most about Canada that you can't get in the UK? Is there anything like you're like, oh, that chocolate bar, or those crisps, or those snacks, or the cereal? Is there anything specific that you're like, I wish they did it over here?
Yeah, I really miss poutine.
Which is?
Poutine is a French dish and it is chips, gravy, and cheese curds. So it's chip, cheese, and gravy. Now, Haley
We
is
must do
making
that in the UK though, surely.
yeah, but they don't do it with cheese curds. It's a certain type of cheese. It's a squeaky cheese. It is particularly for Poutine, as they call it. It is absolutely delicious, and I mean, I've seen it here or there, but it's not quite the same. Also, I miss, dill pickle and ketchup-flavored potato chips. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, there
Yeah,
we go.
yeah,
If you have any of those, want to send them across, well, though, you're going back to Canada, you can get them soon.
I will.
We are playing competitive true or false, believe it or not. Here on the Hayley and Allyson show, are we drawing? Is this the decider?
Yeah, we're at 1-1 so far. We're at 1-1. This is crazy. Okay, so here we go. Here's your question.
Crazy.
This
It's
is wild.
crazy.
We're
Wild.
crazy tying again. All right. Woo, craziness. All right, Haley, true or false?
Yes, Allyson.
Most lightning bolts occur in the polar regions. Is that true or is it false? Most lightning bolts occur in the polar regions.
Ooh, I've never been there, so I don't know how often lightning occurs. I know it occurs a lot in the UK. Does it occur more? Oh, Stacey's saying false. Right, Stacey. Do you know what? I'm going to go with you because I haven't a clue. I'm going to say false as well. The question was, if you just joined us, most lightning bolts occur in the polar regions. You can get involved with the show like Stacey. The command Stacey has given to her device is the word say, followed by her guess, which is false. Or if you're on an audio only echo, I can see a few of you listening there. If you go to backchannel.tv, you can get involved with the game there. Stacey's saying false. I'm going to follow Stacey, Allyson.
You're going to go with false?
I'm going to go false. False.
It is good to trust Stacey because you are correct, both of you. It is false. About 70% of lightning bolts occur over land in the tropics. Lightning almost never strikes the North or South poles.
Well, there we go.
Mm.
Well done, Stacey. Thank you very much, because now I take the lead for this week. Thank you, Stacey.
She is winning now.
I
Thanks,
am
Stacey.
winning.
No, thank you, Stacey. We're very glad to have you. Well done. There
We
you go.
are playing competitive true or false, but coming up very, very shortly, we are going to be discussing the Queen's favourite Christmas film. And you won't believe it. You will not believe what the Queen's favourite
No.
Christmas film. I'm not even sure it is a Christmas film, to be honest with you, but we'll let her have it. She's the Queen. We're going to be discussing that very shortly. Also, we're going to be going through door number 10 on our Advent calendar. Every day on the Hayley and Allyson show this December, there is a celebrity virtually behind one of our Advent calendar doors. But who is the celebrity? We're going to give you a series of clues and would like you to guess that. And we also end the show, as always, here on the Hayley and Allyson show with a random fact you can take away and tell people in the office if you want them to not talk to you by the water cooler anymore. That's all coming up. We are here until 8 a.m, but there is shows here all day on Backchannel, so stick around. If you're a regular, you already know this, but coming up after ourselves here is the wonderful Liv Harrison with her show Live Every Day. Then it's the Anthony Davis show, 12 till 2. And then at 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here with your pal Hal. But now, Allyson, we are discussing the Queen's favourite Christmas film. If you want to take a guess what the Queen's favourite Christmas film is, go ahead, because the chances of you getting this, if not knowing it, is very, very slim. Because the Queen's favourite Christmas film, I mean, she's 95, and she loves every Christmas to watch Flash Gordon. Did you know that, Ali?
I had no idea. And to be honest with you, I've never watched Flash Gordon. Have you watched Flash Gordon?
No. Yes, of course I have. It's an absolute classic film. Brilliant, Flash Gordon. I'm not sure how well it would age, to be honest with you. But yeah, I wouldn't have had it down as a Christmas film, but the Queen absolutely loves it. It was revealed that one of the lead actors himself, that he sits down with her grandchildren. She said she revealed to one of the lead actors even that she sits down with her grandchildren every year to watch the film. Great film, Brian Blessed. Wonderful film. I do enjoy it.
Is it a musical? Is it a musical film?
It's not a musical, but Queen did do this title soundtrack to the film.
Okay.
So
Flash.
it's a bang.
Is it that one? Yeah,
Yes,
I gotcha. I won't sing the whole
thing.
thing. So Flash Gordon, the synopsis here of the film: a football player and his friends travel to the planet Mongo and find themselves fighting the tyranny of Ming the Merciless to save
Ming the
Earth.
Merciless.
Oh, that does sound kind of fun. That is sound fun. Is it a good movie? Do you like it, Hayley?
I enjoyed it in the 80s. I haven't watched it since then, so or the 90s even. I haven't watched it since then, but I'll give it a go again. I definitely enjoyed it at the time, but I wouldn't have had the Queen down as watching it. But there we go.
No.
Put it on. Let you know what you think, because there's an article that producer Will sent us on ranker.com, which is rating the 15 weirdest Christmas movies of all time. And they are weird. They're so weird that you would never, ever guess them in a million years. If you have a weird choice of Christmas movie, by the way, that you watch religiously every year, because some people do. Mine's Home Alone. That's not weird. That's just a staple Christmas film. But
Absolutely.
there are Christmas films, such as the ones on this list, which is number 2, we're going straight on that one, is Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny.
Wow.
Yes, this is a film. It's a story within a story. Santa finds himself and his sleigh stranded on a beach in Florida, like you do, after his reindeer have abandoned him and flown back to the North Pole to find relief from the heat. And the Ice Cream Bunny doesn't show up until the very end of the film, and then they all drive off in an old fire truck. Sorry to ruin the ending there if you were planning on watching Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny. The Ice Cream Bunny doesn't come until the end of the film, and its name is in the title. But there you go. That's one of the weirdest films out there. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians as well, Allyson. Have you seen that?
No, but I honestly kind of would. Just because it looks ridiculous. I love the look of that. Santa Claus conquers. Not versus, conquers. Santa conquers the Martians, everyone.
Yep, apparently the synopsis of this classic film that no one has ever seen, released in 1964, it says Martians travel to Earth to nab Santa Claus and take him back to Mars because there is no one on Mars to give the children presents. Ah, that's pretty sad, actually. But two Earth children set out to free Santa and return him to Earth, even. I mean, I've never seen any of these films, but now I'm sort of intrigued. Are you a little bit?
Absolutely. Every time I read these, I'm like, wild movies. I mean, I like that Santa's been put in a lot of different sort of roles, given a lot of different types of characters. I love this one. The next one that I saw, I love this, The Magic Christmas Tree. And the synopsis of this is a witch gifts a young boy a wish-granting magical ring. He wishes for a magic Christmas tree that talks. Okay.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Talking.
I mean, I don't want to win. I don't want to win the lottery. I'd just love a tree to talk to me.
Just be like, think of us, everyone, as your talking Christmas tree, and you can talk back to us by just saying the word
to give to your device. You could hide your echo in a Christmas tree, and we could essentially talk to you. We're not saying do that, but it would be fun, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would. Think about that, Stacey. Throw us in your tree. You were saying you had a great checkout last week, and then we would be the tree being like, "Well done, Stacey. We're so glad that your appointments went wonderful." I kind of want to be in somebody's tree now. I kind of do. Let me be your Christmas voice. Yeah, please. I need more water. This tree survives on cookies. That's what I.
We are talking unusual Christmas films this morning on the Hayley and Allyson show. We're looking at an article that producer Will sent us from ranker.com. And number 15 and the most unusual Christmas films is Barbie in A Christmas Carol. That's right. Barbie, classic Barbie, is in A Christmas Carol. So it's another take on the Charles Dickens A Christmas Carol, but with Barbie thrown into it.
Oh my God, I'm trying to get to the picture of this so I can see it. Because look, I got to tell you, Barbie for me sums up Christmas. Because when I was a child growing up, every Christmas, all I wanted was the latest Barbie. It didn't matter. Every Christmas, all I was getting was my latest Barbie, the Barbie that I wanted. And then that would be my Barbie for the year. So Barbie to me literally was Christmas as a child. That was my one toy. We would be allowed to open one toy on Christmas Eve. And every year I'd look for the Barbie box so I could have Christmas morning with my Barbie.
With the Barbie. Why do you have to wait? Do you have to wait to open your presents on Christmas? Do you not open them first things?
No, because my parents don't get up early, so I have to wait until my parents get up. Oh, yeah, Hayley, my parents, they've never been early risers, and even they're retired now, and you know how people are like, oh, seniors, they get up so early. Not my parents. My parents are like 1 p.m. risers. Sometimes I'm like, are you okay? Get up. I've already drank a bottle of orange juice and Prosecco. Get up. Yeah, it's...
So what time do they get up then? In the afternoon?
Yeah, they're afternoon risers.
They're like students.
They party. They are students. When I lived with them when I first graduated university, I was a supply teacher, so some days I didn't have to work. And I would know if I got up after my dad, the day was gone. Like I'd hear my dad and I'd be like, what time is it? It'd be like 2:30, 3. Yeah, my dad is they like to.
Wow, that is it is concerning now they're in their 80s as well. Because you'll be like, oh, Dad. Like, yeah, afternoon risers. Wow, big party goers are Allyson June Smith's parents there. So they'll be fast asleep though when you're doing the show next week, hopefully at 4 a.m. We don't want to hear
or still up. Who knows? Maybe that's why. No.
Maybe we'll get Alyson's parents on the show next week.
God, I hope not. Dad is a ham. If he thought he'd get it, he would just be doing joke. He'd get props. He likes props. I'd be like, Dad, it's a radio show, and he'd be like, well, they can't see my hat. No, Dad, they can't see. Yeah, he likes props. I know.
That'll be fun. Let's see if we can get them on the show. We won't be getting my mum on the show.
Oh, she doesn't. Look at Stacey. Go ahead, tell you what your mom. Your mom is a direct woman.
Oh yes, she wouldn't appear on the show. She'd be very busy cleaning. She lives on her own. There's nothing to clean. You've cleaned it all, but there you go. Always cleaning, and the house is immaculate. Sorry, Allyson, what were you going to say?
No, I was gonna say Stacy says my parents are losers. Oh, Stacy, I think we just don't appreciate our parents for what they are. My parents are sleepers, and I appreciate
Big,
that for them.
big sleepers in the Allyson June Smith household there. This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here until 8 p.m. We're talking Christmas films, but unusual Christmas films. If you have an unusual Christmas film that you watch religiously every year, Allyson, I know I watch Home Alone every year. Not unusual, but it's the one I like to watch. And I like to watch most Christmas films, to be honest with you, but Home Alone's a big one. I have to watch it every single year. Have you got one that you have to watch every year?
Yeah, but I don't think anyone here knows it. For me, it sums up Christmas is the claymation version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I like to think that people in America, Stacy, if you're still listening, do you remember the claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with the dentist? And he wanted to be a dentist.
I've
Elf
talked
wanted
about
to be,
this before because
yeah.
I'm like that didn't exist, and someone was like, "No, it does. I'm pretty sure it does."
I'm
But
quite
yeah.
sure it does. I'm sure it's a big deal, and it's a musical, and it's that to me sums up Christmas. And then I also like to watch a couple of scary Christmas movies. I like Krampus. I do like
Oh, I
Krampus.
loved Krampus as well. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really enjoy
Yeah.
that. But we won't spoil what happens in that.
We
But
won't.
there we go. We are the Hayley and Allyson show here till 8 a.m. We're talking Christmas films this morning. So if you have a Christmas film that you watch every year and you think, "Oh, it's not Christmas until I've watched that film," let us know what it is. The command to give to your device if you are watching us on an Echo show is the word say, or you can go to backchannel.tv. If you're listening on an audio-only Echo, it's dead easy. You can just type in whatever you would like to tell us. Within reason, please. We're a breakfast show. Don't forget that. Some people do. So now, Allyson, it is time for day 10 of our Advent calendar game. Every day here on the Hayley and Allyson show in December, we have had a celebrity behind our virtual Advent calendar door, and it's a virtual celebrity because we can't afford them. So what's going to happen is we're going to give you a series of 10 clues, and we would love you to guess who the celebrity is. If you guess correctly, then you can win a song from Allyson June Smith written under a minute, because that's how long we have left by the end of this section. Also, producer Will's done a game within a game here. Now, I'm going to try and explain this easier because I always explain it as complicated as the Da Vinci Code. But basically, every celebrity we've had was so far, we've asked you to take the first initial of that celebrity. Now, we're going to have several initials. Sorry, I'm really distracted by how big the water cannon is Allyson June Smith is drinking out of. If you are watching on an Echo show, she's drinking out of a tankard. I hope that is water, Allyson, because it's breakfast radio.
It is water. It's bigger than my head, everyone. My water bottle is bigger than my head.
I don't even know how she has the strength to lift that, but there we go. Some of the benefits of watching on an Echo show, people. Yes, so every celebrity we've announced so far, we've asked you to collect the first initial of their letter. And by the end of December, you'll have loads of letters that will spell out 3 Christmas words. Now, we're going to... we know that everyone can't listen every day, so we're going to do a quick recap for you. The initials we've had so far are the initials R, the initials A, L, D, N, U, H, O, and another initial to come today. So if you get a pen, write them down, and at the end of December, those initials all put together will spell out 3 random Christmas words. But first, let's find out who our celebrity is behind our virtual Advent calendar door today. If you would like to make a guess, the command to give to your device, if you're watching on an Echo show and could see Allyson having a big drink of water there, is the word say, followed by your guess. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone or whatever device you use, you can type in your guess there. It's dead easy to get involved. So here we go. Clue number 1 about this celebrity. He has a diploma in art and graphic design from Ealing University. He used it to design the logo for his band.
Oh, I did not know that about this celebrity. Isn't that interesting? Ealing University. I used to live in Ealing in London. Very exciting. Another
It's not anymore though, Allyson, because you've left.
I've left. I live in Manchester. Another little hint about the celebrity. He was born in Stone Town, Zanzibar, now Tanzania. He grew up between Zanzibar and India before moving to Middle Essex. It's quite a change. Middle Essex, England, when he was a teenager. Wow, that's some transition. So Zanzibar to Middle Essex, England, when he was a teenager. So he probably became famous when he was in England. What else, Hayley? What else do we got about this
Cluey,
guy?
Cluey. Who is the celebrity? Give you one more clue. Let you get your guesses in. As a teen, he collected stamps from Zanzibar, the UK, New Zealand, and Monaco. His childhood stamp collecting album is one of the few possessions his family kept after his death. So we know this celebrity is no longer around, but who is the celebrity? If you can get it from those facts, you're probably a big fan of them. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or go to backchannel.tv if you're on an audio-only echo. And there's a bit of dust just flying into shot there. You don't get that on glamorous breakfast TV in the US, do you?
No.
Sorry, there's a bit of dust. You don't see many news anchors doing that. A few more clues.
I can't breathe.
Do you know, myself and Allyson, if you haven't tuned into the show before, are stand-up comedians, and I was telling Allyson the other day, I was on stage and just bits of confetti kept falling down. And I was like, what's going on here? It was really distracting. And it turned out the show before had a cannon, a confetti cannon that was still all up in the rafters. And every now and again, a little piece would come round. Really distracting when the audience are watching that more than your act.
I hope it was a sparkly piece of confetti, so it was really distracting, where it was like, someone won $1 million here before we got, like, it was a big deal. Yeah.
Before you're coming on telling jokes about your mom. There we go. Who is the celebrity behind our advent calendar door? He worked as a baggage handler at Heathrow Airport in the UK. In late 1977, he was the surprise guest of the Royal Ballet at a charity event that took place at the London Coliseum. Well, who is the celebrity, Allyson? Who could it be?
Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, feel free to jump in. I mean, this is an amazing celebrity. He's very talented. He used to actually, I love this. I did not know this. He used to hang out with Princess Diana to watch the Golden Girls. Now,
wow,
that is amazing. And it makes me very happy to know that they watched the Golden Girls. I was very happy actually to know internationally that the Golden Girls are known. You guys don't know Three's Company, which is heartbreaking, but you have the Golden Girls. That's important.
Absolutely love the Golden Girls. I actually was going to buy a t-shirt the other day online with them that said Squad Goals, and it was a picture of the Golden Girls. Because hilarious. Such a funny show.
So
really
if you had to choose a Golden Girl to be, who would you be? Forget
Betty
Sex
White.
in the City. Which Golden Girl would you be?
Betty White, because she's the only one who's still alive. That's who I'd be.
It's a good
She's lived a long life. There we go. We're chatting the Golden Girls. We're talking, if you just tuned in, about a celebrity who's behind our virtual advent calendar door. We're going to give you a series of clues. We would like you to guess who the celebrity is. We can tell you this celebrity has a diploma in art and graphics from Ealing University. He designed the logo of his band, which we didn't know, and it's an iconic logo. So we know he's in a band as well. We know he's no longer with us because the few childhood his childhood stamp collection is one of the few possessions his family kept after his death. He worked as a baggage handler at Heathrow Airport, and then we just learned he used to hang out with Princess Diana to watch the Golden Girls, which I just love that.
That's amazing. I mean, that is, I love that so much.
Cool, absolutely lovely. So any more facts of this celebrity, Ali?
Yes, we've got some more facts. He loved cats and had as many as 10 cats at one point. He even had an album and a song dedicated to his cats, Mr. Bad Guy. Aww. He wrote a song about his favorite cat, Delilah. Come on, everyone.
I mean, that just it just screams single person, doesn't it? When you say they've got 10 cats, you're like, okay.
And he loves them. He loves all 10 cats.
I love them so much. Yeah, I mean, I love cats, but allergic, so I wouldn't have been able to go around this celebrity's house when he was alive, because I would.
When he was at the 10-point pinnacle, 10-point.
Yeah, when he was at the 10-point pinnacle, I couldn't even walk past his house without coming out in an allergic reaction.
Well, that's why he was going to Diana's to watch the films too. She was like, you know what, I'm not coming to yours to watch the Golden Girls anymore. That Delilah scratches the heck out of me.
Yeah, you'd have to get one of those little roly things to get all the fur off your clothes afterwards, wouldn't you? If they were shedders.
Which they all are.
Which they are, unless you've got a bull cat. We are talking, guess the celebrity behind our advent calendar door. I'll get my words out. Good morning. If you would like to make a guess, the command to give to your device, if you are watching us on an Echo show, is the word say followed by your guess. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You can type your answer in there. It's dead easy. You guess, and listen, you don't lose anything for guessing. It doesn't cost anything. But also, on the same hand, the prizes are slim. Allyson is going to sing you a song that she's written in under a minute.
Under a minute.
Listen, don't let that put you off. We don't have to give you the prize. You can just make a guess.
you could just walk away as well, just knowing that in my heart I'm singing you a song in my heart. You don't have to listen to it. Or I can write you a poem if you're just not a musical person, but you still like rhymes. I will not rap, though. There will never be a rap. Just so you know right now, if you're like, actually, could you? No, I cannot rap.
Like, imagine on Jeopardy, they go, and you could win a song written by me. You'd be like, what have I come here for?
Alex Trebek, write them a song, please. Yeah, no.
Do you know how long it's took me to get here? I've come from Wisconsin. So here we go. Who is the celebrity? Few more clues. Now, this is a huge clue. If you don't get it from this, I would be surprised. The yellow jacket, and coordinating pants worn during his band's 1986 Magic European tour sold for more than $36,000 at an auction in 2004. I bet it's worth so much more than that now as well.
Oh my, I'm sure it is. But still.
Absolutely iconic. When you see the celebrity, he's either in this yellow jacket or a white vest. Another little clue for you there. Who is the celebrity? Who could it be? The command to give to your device is the word save. You're watching us on an Echo show and can see how dusty my office is this morning. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv, type your guesses in to win that song from Allyson Smith, or you can walk away.
It sounds like the song is more of a punishment. I just want you to know that. Allyson should write a song for all the losers, all the people who didn't get it right. All right, here we go. Here's the song. No.
Oh, Allyson, any more clues? Who is a celebrity?
Absolutely. More clues about our celebrity. This is an amazing one. He was nearly in a super group with Elton John and Rod Stewart. Hello. Rod Stewart, Elton John, and I were going to form a band once upon a time called Hair, Nose, and Teeth after the three of us.
That's brilliant. I think that's a little joke. Hair, nose, and teeth. But which one is this celebrity? Who could it be? Come on, make a guess. Yellow jacket, hair, nose, and teeth. Who could it be? We don't give away the answers here on the Hayley and Allyson show. But this celebrity, final clue, he had 4 extra teeth. Did you know this, Allyson?
You know what? I remember hearing something about this, but it's interesting to hear this again because I'm like, okay, this must be a fact. So 4 extra teeth. Yeah.
Yep. The teeth were in the back of his mouth, which is what pushed his front teeth forward and produced his trademark overbite.
Overbite. Some people even said it is also what contributed to the sound of his voice and the way he was able to sing. So isn't that interesting? Yeah.
It is interesting.
An overbite. Too many teeth in the mouth. Come on, Yellow Jacket.
Tour magic.
Watch Golden Girls with Princess Di.
One of the greatest frontmen of all time, if not the greatest. The command to give to your device if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, or if you are listening on an audio only Echo, go to backchannel.tv, can get your guess in there. Just while we're waiting for some guesses to come through, we're going to do a little recap because producer Will has done a game within a game this December. So all the celebrities that have been revealed behind our advent calendar door, virtually, not really, we have took the first initial of their names, and at the end of the December period, all those initials that you have collected, if you're a regular listener of this segment, will spell 3 different Christmas words. Now, we're going to do a little recap because we know that people can't listen every day. Some of you do, but some of you, you've got jobs, you've got beds to be in. It's early still, so we're going to do a little recap. Beds to be in. You're going to have a little recap of all the initials. So if you've got a pen or pencil now, or you want to write this in your phone, I'm going to do a little recap of the initials we've had so far, which are the initials are the initial A, which was actually, I'll do it phonetically because my accent sometimes isn't great with pronunciation. So R was Rihanna. We had Adam Levine, so that was initial A. Luke Evans, initial L. Seen some lovely pictures of him topless on a beach the other day. Dan Levy, initial D. Nicki Minaj, initial N. Uma Thurman, initial U. Harry Styles, initial H. Yesterday we have Olivia Colman, which is the initial O. And today we are going to reveal very shortly another celebrity. If you think and you want to get your guess in before we complete this section, because if you don't make a guess, I will make Allyson sing the song regardless. The command to give to your device is the word say, or you can go to backchannel.tv on your phone, type your guess in there. You've got 5 more seconds before we make Allyson sing a song, whatever the outcome is. Who is the celebrity? Big teeth. Big teeth. Big frontman.
Did you watch the movie about this person? Did you watch the...
I didn't. I haven't seen it. I know.
Did you not?
I know. I've not seen it.
No judgment. No judgment. It's not necessarily my type of movie, but I did watch it, and I can say it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I really, got a lot out of it. I think this artist found happiness later on in life. Because all artists, we struggle a bit, don't we?
Did the person who portrayed this singer, did they win the Oscar for this? I think they did. Was it Rami Malek? Did he win the Oscar for portraying the celebrity? Big clue there.
I'm not positive, but producer Will, could you double check that? Check for us. That's a great hint. If that is,
I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did win the Oscar for that, or a Golden Globe. But producer Will will be checking that. He's probably nipped the bathroom. We don't know what he's doing. We can't see producer Will.
He's painting his nails, is what he's doing right now.
He's painting his nails, is what he's doing now.
He is 100%.
Oh,
there he is.
He was just listening to you talk about him like he wasn't in the room. No my nails yet, because too busy planning Thursday's show. Yes, he did. He won the Oscar for portraying this person in 2019.
Thank you very much. Producer will stay where you are, because no one has claimed the prize. No one's guessed the answer correctly so far. We can reveal, because we can't drag this out anymore. Liv Harrison's on after us. She's not going to want us to drag this out anymore either. But the answer was, of course, Freddie Mercury, Allyson.
Freddie Mercury, everyone. Come on.
The greatest frontman of all time in most people's opinions.
This is me putting my hand up. My mum wanted to call me Freddie after Freddie Mercury.
Aww.
Freddie. I know. I would have been a lot more relaxed if it was called Freddie, I think.
Do you think Will makes you uptight? Does Will make you a...
Yeah. Will is very, very highly strung, very round tight. Freddie, he's so much more relaxed.
Well, do you know what's great, though? You can always go to that place in your head and just think to yourself, all right, I'm stressing out right now. What would Freddie do?
What would Freddie do?
Gentleman
Freddie?
Yeah. I was supposed to be called Nathan if I was a boy.
No.
No way. You're both like, no.
Incorrect.
There we go. That was our guess the celebrity. So the initial to write down today is the initial F. No one claimed the prize, so we make Allyson sing a song in an unreasonable amount of time than is humanly possible to write a song. We like to give her some words to put in this song. Now listen, you can still get involved if you want a word to put in Alyson's song that she's going to write. Let us know now. You've got 10 seconds to do so.
Keep it respectful. This is breakfast morning radio, everyone.
We don't want to rhyme in things that aren't suitable. The command to give to your device is the word say. If you are watching us on your Echo show, or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, go to backchannel.tv. You don't have to sign up or anything. You can just pop whatever you want in there within reason. Remember what Allyson just said. So we're going to give you 10 seconds to get any words in. But in the meantime, Allyson, so I would like you to use the word Freddie, because that was one of our answers today.
Yeah. As an extension, we should probably have Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nice, easy word to rhyme there. Yes, Will?
Yeah, great rhyming words.
That's actually, that's 4 words right there. Freddie and Bohemian Rhapsody, guys, isn't it?
3 words, babes. That's 3 words. But yeah.
Bohemian Rap? That's not one word. That's 2 words.
Rhapsody?
It's one
word.
Oh,
anyway, let's the
I always thought it was Rhapsody. Sorry, everyone. Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah.
Yep. And Yellow Jacket. Nice, easy words for you to rhyme.
Yep.
Okay.
Your time starts now, Allyson. You've got 1 minute to write it, while me and producer Will fill while she does
for 1 minute. What do you want to talk about for 1 minute, Hayley?
Are you a fan of Queen?
Massive, huge fan of Queen. I have seen the Rami Malek film called Bohemian Rhapsody, and there was another one. It's quite a sad story, really, but
well, let's keep it light because it's nearly Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, I love him. I think he's great. And
Brilliant.
Rami Malek, very handsome.
Yes, there we go. Producer Will's opinion there on the Bohemian Rhapsody, the film. We are here not much longer today. We're going to end the show on a fun fact that you can take away with you. We always end the show on a fun fact. Sometimes it's not fun; it's just a fact.
Well, so this is what I've been meaning to ask you really since we started that feature.
Yes,
what makes a fact fun, and how could we start giving the facts a fun rating? Like on a scale of 1 to 7, how fun are the facts?
Well, today's fun fact is low down on the fun.
What?
I'm not going to lie. It's low down on the fun, but it is accurate.
Wait,
anyway, stick around for that, people.
I think it's a well-fun fact.
Allyson, you've had a minute. How are you getting on?
Done.
Oh! Just like that, people. Here we go.
Done.
So we give Allyson the task of writing a song with more words than what we would offer. We use the word Freddie, Bohemian Rhapsody, because Freddie was our celebrity today. The other words, we give you a yellow jacket. And was there anything else, Allyson?
Nope, that was it. Freddie, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Yellow Jacket.
Okay, take it away, Allyson.
I hope you like this. Here we go. Freddie's racket, he wore a yellow jacket and sang Bohemian Rhapsody. It's hard to write these songs, so give Allyson lots and lots of pity.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting it to end so abruptly, but well done, Allyson.
Bohemian Rhapsody and pity. Thank you very much, everyone.
There we go. What is this morning all about? This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here not much longer. We end the show on a fun fact that you can take away and tell your friends. We're going to be doing that very shortly. If you guessed our celebrity today, well done. No one got it correctly, but you might have guessed it in your head and not thought, you know what? I'm not going to tell them. I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Let it out. Don't do that. Let it out. Be a part of the show. I could be singing a song for you one day. You could have received Freddie's jacket, rock a yellow jacket, and sang
Allyson,
Rhapsody.
Don't put people off. We need the listeners.
Please give Allyson pity.
Love, people have dropped offline, I can see.
Sorry,
hello?
everyone.
Is anyone there? It's just an echo coming back at us now. Welcome. If you've just joined us, we're leaving very shortly, but we have shows here all day on Backchannel, all day. If you are watching on an Echo show, you can get involved. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with us, your hosts, via your Echo. The command to give if you're watching on an Echo show is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us within reason. We're a breakfast show. Or if you're listening on an audio-only Echo, if you go to backchannel.tv on your phone, you can type in whatever you'd like to tell us there as well. Good morning. Coming up after us is Liv Harrison. She is here 8 till 10 with her show Live Every Day. After Liv is the Anthony Davis show. He's here 12 till 2. And at 2 till 4, Hal Rudnick is here with your pal Hal. Get involved with the shows here all day on Backchannel. We're back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Early. If you would like to join us, then do, because most people are in bed. But we're here till 8 a.m, so get involved. The fun fact we are going to end today's show on, I said to producer Will, it's low on fun today, but it is a fact. So here we go. You ready, Allyson?
I knew this fact. I actually knew this fact. Go on. I have more to add to it even. Okay, let's do this.
Great. Okay, so here's the random fun fact, or just a fact. Pringles aren't actually potato chips. Say what? Yes, the next time you see a can of Pringles, take a closer look, because you won't see the word chip anywhere on the packaging. And that's because Pringles are made of thinly sliced potatoes, but instead dehydrated potato flakes pressed into their signature shape. That's what makes them less greasy. But when other potato chip manufacturers say that word, when it's too early to say that word, when other potato chip manufacturers complained, the Food and Drug Administration company ruled that Pringles couldn't be marketed as chips. The company eventually settled on potato crisp. Very pedantic. Allyson.
Yes.
Your input, please.
So I absolutely knew this because I have followed various amounts of eating programs over my lifetime, and Pringles are actually one of the potato crisps. In a lot of actually a lot easier to digest because they've already been mulched or whatever and made into a little potato. Yeah. So they're not sliced. They are processed, crunched down, and put into that shape, which actually makes them a lot easier for your body to process as opposed to a regular greasy potato chip.
There
Yeah.
you go there, Alison June Smith. That's free advice there. for you to
Speaking of
take
which,
away.
speaking of Pringles potato crisps, Hayley, I purchased you a Pringles crisp advent calendar. What was your Pringle flavor of the day today?
Today, Alison, I haven't eaten them yet because it's cheese and chive, which is a bit much to have at 6 a.m.
I
I
respect
mean, I
that.
am on my own in this office, so no one else would be able to smell me. But I'm going to leave them for later on, put a film on, have a bit of cheese and chive. Yeah, lovely. Alison got me an advent calendar, and every day there's a little box of potato crisps. Can't call them chips. Potato crisps from Pringles behind the door. It's very, very, very cute. There we go. Potato Pringles. Pringles aren't actually potato chips. It's like a riddle. This morning here on the Hayley. That's a fun fact you can take away. If you have any fun facts you know that are better than that, let us know.
And we will share them.
We will share them on the show. Producer Will's going to be going mad at me now. Here he is.
I'm sad that you don't think my facts are fun. I got them from a website called 117funfacts.com.
I think they're fun. I mean, I'm not. What I like is that they're fun things about our everyday lives.
Yeah.
Now
I think
listen,
so.
this is how you decipher whether it's fun or not, Will. If you were at a party and you're eating Pringles, someone come up to you and went, did you know those aren't actually potato chips? You wouldn't say that person was fun, would you?
No. I like that you think I get invited to parties, though.
That's very true.
That was nice.
Very true.
And I was going to say, I mean, is the person approaching me with more Pringles? Because then I don't care what the fact is. I'm in. That's a fun party.
Yeah.
Let's eat more. Yes.
Pringles party. Producer Will's Pringle party.
Producer Will's Pringle party. PWPP.
Oh,
PWPP.
I'm actually busy that night. Don't know when it is yet, but I'm busy. What are you up to for the rest of the day, Producer Will? But we are back tomorrow at 6 a.m. But before then, what's Producer Will doing?
I've got to paint my nails Christmassy. And then if I find time, I might make some cookies to take to my Christmas stew tomorrow. That's the party that I got invited to.
Where's this Christmas stew? Because we haven't been invited. So if it's a works party.
Is it a work stew? Yeah, wait a minute.
It's for my other work. It's for my other work. Sorry.
Okay, that's nice to know, isn't it? Lovely. Thanks, Producer Will, for that.
It's not for you.
What the rest of the day? I've got busy plans today. Busy.
What are you doing? What garden center are you going to with your kid?
If you're a regular of the Hayley and Allyson show, you know that I have a daughter who's just under 2, and I try to fill the days when it's raining here in the UK, which is every day at the minute, by going to a different garden centre to take her to have a look at the decoration. So I'm not sure which one we'll go to today.
You also have to take her out of the house or she will destroy the Christmas tree. She's not a big fan of the tree.
She's getting better. There's 2 baubles left on a bauble tree that had 50. So that's always fun.
Hayley put a lovely picture of her child kicking the Christmas tree on social media, and I quite enjoyed it. Thanks,
Allyson.
You're welcome.
You. She went to bed at 11 p.m. last night. Thank you. After being up from 6 a.m. It's a joy. Children are a real gift. Christmas. No, she is a genuine joy, but I am exhausted, so I'm probably gonna have a little go to a garden centre. What about yourself, Ellie? What are you up to for the rest of the day?
Well, for the rest of the day today, what are we doing? Oh, we're tearing apart the bed frame that does not fit the mattress that I bought, because I bought a mattress that is too big. So we will be taking apart the bed frame. Very exciting, everyone. Hopefully assembling the new bed frame, but I have a feeling that after we tear apart the old one, the mattress might be on the floor for just one more night. So we're taking apart a bed frame.
Allyson, we need to keep the listeners, make it more fun. Let's lie. What are you doing today, Allyson, if it was a lie?
Skydiving. I'm skydiving, and then I'm hiking up a mountain, and then after that, I'm wrestling a bear. I'm Canadian. We do that. It's in our DNA.
If you've just joined us, you probably wouldn't know she's Canadian because she hasn't mentioned it in the last 10 seconds, and she usually does. She usually does. Every day we get reminded that fact that she's from Calgary, Alberta, who hosted the 1988 Olympics. I know that now. It's engraved in my very brain. Every time I go to sleep, I just hear you saying that in my head. 1988 Olympics. So there you go. That's our days. Let us know before we go if you are up to anything fun. It's got to be more fun than me and Allyson. She's assembling a bed frame, and I am going to a garden centre here in the UK. So busy days. But if you're up to anything, let us know. Stick around because Liv Harrison is up next with her show Live Every Day. So stick around for that. We have shows here all day on Backchannel. We are the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your hosts via your Echo. The commands, if you're watching on an Echo show and can see my lovely wooden background that looks like I'm in a Swedish sauna, is the word say followed by whatever you would like to tell us. So the name of your device, I can't say her name because she goes mad, doesn't she? She starts kicking off in everyone's rooms. Followed by the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us, your hosts. Or if you are listening on an audio only Echo, the command to give to your device, if you go to backchannel.tv, you can just type in whatever you would like to tell us there. I don't know why I acted out typing in. It's gone real nana. You can type in. Do you know typing? You can type in.
There's this thing. You type. Use your fingers.
Use your fingers. Listen, thank you for joining us today. If you have, you've been an absolute joy. We are back tomorrow at 6 a.m. So do join us. Tell your friends and get involved with the show. We hope you all have a lovely day, don't we, Allyson?
We absolutely do. Nothing but the best, everyone. And we can't wait to see you tomorrow morning again.
Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.